Growing and harvesting wheat is only part of the equation. We turn to our crop marketing specialist, Kim Anderson, for more on the business side.
Wheat farmers recognize that to be successful, they've got to be above average in everything. If you're not above average, then you're probably not going to survive. And so they're above average in maintaining their equipment. They're above average in maintaining their finances. They're above average in producing that commodity, and they're above average in how they market it.
That marketing process goes well beyond delivering clean wheat to the elevator. Farmers must then track the markets and sell at the right time.
I like to look at the market as a living and breathing thing, that it's a human being. Now, farmers are the buyers and the sellers. They operate off of group mentality, and that's just a human characteristics. And so you've got this person, this thing that's made up of all of these personalities, and it's a combination of them, and it has moods. You know, it'll be optimistic and you'll get a big rally, or it gets pessimistic and you have prices going in the tank. You look at the market, it's worldwide, and it's really the picture of every producer around the world and every buyer around the world, and they're meeting in this, say, the Chicago Board of Trade or the Kansas City Board of Trade floor, and they're negotiating a price, and it's alive and it's energetic. It's fun to watch.
But the wheat market doesn't trade in a vacuum. Anderson says producers have to keep an eye on competing crops.
Well, the major connection is between corn and wheat, because wheat, you know, as I mentioned, is a food grain first and a feed grain second. So it competes when you get high wheat stocks. Wheat competes with corn for the livestock feed. Now, wheat has higher protein than corn, and so when you're using it in the grain ration, then you have an excess of protein, and that's where soybeans come in, because you got the soy meal that's used for the protein in our feedstuffs, and wheat will compete to a minor extent against the soybeans.
The bottom line, wheat, more than other crops, requires farmers to actively navigate the markets and keep up with the latest market trends. But Anderson believes wheat is still the right fit for Oklahoma and Oklahoma producers.
Given the restrictions of moisture, given the restrictions of soil type, given the restrictions of temperature, the variability of the winters, that the best crop to grow on this land is wheat. The best wheat to grow is a hard red winter wheat. That's a bread wheat. I think farmers, one, they're doing it for profit. The ones that are successful, it evolves, it changes. You have different diseases, you have different weeds, you have different problems, and you solve one and you have another one coming. So it's always evolving. But I think they also take pride that what they're doing is feeding the world. They talk about how many people they're feeding. And that's what the majority of the Oklahoma producers, whether they're doing it with wheat or whether they're doing it with cattle, they're feeding the world. And I think they take pride in that, and they work hard at that, and they make it successful.